This will be interesting. See, is the stream starting? Click stream start. Here we go. Okay, stream is up. Hey! How's it, boys? How are we all doing? Yeah, I need to, yeah, bro, I'm late. I know I'm late. Look. I got a camera, which is not on my phone. How do you like that? Huh? Camera that's not on my phone. Check. Awesome. See, and then it falls over. Okay. I need glasses, boys. I need glasses. I can't see jack shit. There we go. See, but then we got reflections happening. Okay, no glasses. Okay, no glasses. Okay, glasses ain't happening. Hello, everyone. Yes, we are live. Shit going down. Late like the points. Ooh. Musa, I won't say much about points if I was you. You know? You know, all the bombing and all that yokes do. Okay, so, as we were saying, your mic is kak. Dude, you niks gehelp. Oh, is it kak again? Why is it kak? Hey, see, I'm sweating here, boy. I'm sweating. Why am I too soft? It's a kak microphone. It's probably so, Alan. It's probably so. Okay, boys. So because we kind of started on time but didn't start on time, we'll have a straf dop to get things going. Did what I could. Yeah, he did. So we're gonna get what we can going here. So we will gooi a dop here. Okay. So cheers, boys, to a Friday night of a whole, like an entire agenda full of kak happening all over in sim racing in South Africa. Okay, cheers, boys. That's the good stuff, man. Nice and cold. Okay, so who wants to know what's on the agenda? I know I do. I want to know what's on the agenda. No, it got like some noise, but gooi, we can hear you lekker. Yeah, I heard it's got some static. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just, I'm so electrifying that it's lekker. Okay, so I've got the agenda here, boys. So tonight, it's a long one. We are going to be talking about. I don't have glasses on, so I must check this thing lekker now. Check it lekker. We are going to talk about SRSA, where some oaks were making bombs, and apparently I made a bomb, and then an oak closed the door and did all this weird cuck. So I will sort him out. Hold on. Just need to move some buttons around so I can see what the fuck I'm doing here. There we go. Aha! There's the button I'm looking for. Okay. Now I lost my agenda. Okay, there's the agenda. The agenda's back. Fuck. Okay, so we got SRSA with the VRX boys in hulle kak. Then we've got Brandon, poor Brandon, an LNR driver who's been murdered in the last 5 races that he's raced by a certain group that likes to be like smoke. We'll get to them. Then we've got some Attica stories, and we got some Zaire Essa making kak there at his house. Then we've got race 5, but it wasn't kak happening on a Wednesday or a Thursday. It was Oaks making kak on a Sunday. We've upgraded, boys. Oaks are making kak on a Sunday. I never knew that could happen, but it happened. Oaks are making kak on a Sunday. Okay, then we've got like Tuesday, LNR, the old school, and Oaks are making all kinds of kak over there. Yeah, you see it like. Then we're going to discuss a certain new community one which shall not be named. Okay, so there's a community that shall not be named, but there's a team that recently got into some hot waters. Those oaks, we're going to talk about some of their drivers and some of their driving antics. So yeah, so let's get the show on the road, and I'm hiding away because I can't see my fucking thing here. Okay, let's make Axo. Hey, there we go. Wat gaan hier aan alweer? Hallo Bertus. Welkom by Vrydag Kak. Okay, so we're going to start with a lacquer one. So there was this endurance that happened over in Raceface. Now we all know Raceface is supposed to be on a racing break, but there was this enduro for 6 hours. So we're on shot count number 1. We'll get there. We're on shot count, we've done 1. So now there was cuck that was happening, and apparently there was, if I show you here, so we're going to we got show and tell here, boys. Check here. So check this. Boom. I don't know if you can see that. Headset looks fresh. What, you can see it. This is undercover headset, but it's camouflage. Okay, so this is where it started, okay? So Alan was making stories. So Alan tunes the oaks. So no yellow flags. It's me being cautious because cars are off in the sand on the left, and I saw something happening to slow down, and it's lap 1, and he's trying to avoid, the cuck. He's trying to avoid the cuck happening. So apparently he turned, outmored him, he gets kissing walls, and he got like 15-second damage. So Alan was in the cuck because he was mooring the walls. Okay, so that was part 1. Okay, so this is the build up. Then comes the good stuff. Okay, here comes the good stuff. So then number 2 was this one. Whoa, fuck! I need to move it. Check here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Look at me being all lacquer here. I say I'm becoming like a fancy oak. Fancy. Okay. So now what happened was, okay. So you see, this is Romano Jonker was tuning Alan, but no problem, Alan. I understand you were cautious. Next time you must just wave, because he didn't know Alan was slowing down for a yellow flag. Now, boys, I've got a question. I think we need to have a meeting to discuss what flags mean. A green flag means you gooi. Okay. A red flag means it's big cuck, cancel the race. Okay. The black and white half flag means you're driving cuck. Okay. Then you get the flag with the blocks, with the black and the white blocks. That means you finish the race and fuck off to the pits. And then there's this flag that Alan was talking about, this yellow. It's a yellow flag. Now this flag comes out when you have oaks drive like poopholes, and they drive into walls, drive into poles, and they drive into Allens. Okay, you check. Now this, you see now, Alan knew that flag was out, so Alan is slowing down because he don't want to die. Okay, because he's not about to be a race face statistic of lap 1 cuck. So then Romano, this oak, he was like, yellow flag, hold my beer, check me, I'm going to take 10 positions while these oaks are slowing down. And Romano went in like a catfish out of hell, and he saw me just ping pong ballas alles in everyone. And he put Alan maybe by the wall, I don't know, someone put Alan by the wall. No one told me, but I assume it was Romano. Fucked up. Hy ry hom in sy moeren. Finish. The poor Alan. So boys, next time, when there's a yellow flag, put your hazards on and go flat out. That's it. Flat out. Flat out. Muni worry nie. Just go flat. We're going to call this now the Romano flag. When you see the Romano flag, you go flat out. But to me, the best line out of all of this cuck, everything, was that Alan called him a poop pal. So he's not a poop hole, he's a poop pal. So he's a friend that make a poop. Man, it sounds about right. He put Alan by the hole. Yes, the hole with a W. Okay, so that was awesome. The best part was Alan even edited the message, boys, to spell it as poop pal. Awesome, Alan. High five, bud. Okay, but yeah, boys, yellow flags. It's always an issue when it comes to racing on yellow flags. But Alan, thanks for your contribution to Friday Shenanigans. Okay, Alan, I shall take you away now. You are no longer part of the story. Okay, so then we go to where we're getting at, which was now SRSA Monday night. We are at Donington, and Oaks were special, boys. There were some special Oaks. Cameron, you're not late, but we just finished Alan's roasting and Romano's basting of Alan roasting, so we're alright. So we get to SRSA. Now we all know Donington's a cuck track, okay? Why SRSA chose Donington, we don't know. Okay? We don't know. We'll ask the admins one day when they resurface. Okay? One day. So, okay, Alan, you're right. So, Alan, for your contribution to making clever stories, one for Alan. Cheers, Alan. Romano, only when you make proper cock. Good stuff. Oh, wait. Empty. Okay. Now, race face. So, there's this team called VRX or VXR. Those boys. Now, there's 3 Oaks in this team. One is Hannes I Can't Stop van Wyk. Number 2 is Mr. Bomb You to Death Leroux. And number 3 is Finley Brake Check in your Muren. Okay? Those my 3 Oaks. They lekker boys. I raced with them before in team versus team. They lekker boys. Donington is still better than Snetterton. Yes, Cameron. Absolutely. Donnie is the shit. Now, let me show you. Show and tell, boys. Hopefully I got the right buttons. Let's see here. Finley. Let's see, is it that? Let me see if it's that one. I don't know. That picture is not showing. That's funny. Okay. Okay. The one where Finley, so where it started. And Jason full of luck. Hey, my boy Luck. He runs out of luck by about 5 seconds into the race. But okay. So we're going lap 6. I'm on Finley's gat, nee, like we like this. We like this, boy. I'm on Finley's gat like this. Wait, where's the camera? Like this. We check like this. And we're going down Kraine curves. We're like, shh. We're going. Hold on. Props are required. See the wheel. Got the wheel. See, it's got the LNR sticker, boys. So I'm vying down Kraine, eh? I'm like, shh. We're going right. Then we're going left. And then I'm gearing down. And as I brake, Finley brakes a lot more. A Murim. Pop. But not like Murim sending him. Just pop. So Finley gets a bit out of shape and he goes a bit wide. And I gooi it up his inside. Okay? And I go past him. So Finley's busy pressing the light button and he's flashing me, boys. Flashing. Asking me, bro. It's your cock die. It's behind your webcam. Oh. You see. I'm a rookie. So, now, I take Lindley's position, eh. Now this oak is probably fuming and probably swearing. Wasn't like that. Okay. So the whole race goes, and I get moeg because I'm an old oak. And we get to the last lap. And we get to the second last corner. Now I made cuck coming through the chicane, and I was like sideways. Because I was on 3 track cuts. So I didn't want to get the drive through. And then what happens? As we go down, like this. And Finley's like little bit ahead. But He brake. And I miss my brake point. I'm coming from Cape Town, boys. I was visiting Bertus and I was coming from Cape Town to overtake Finley. Now I'm coming. Now I see, hier kom kak, groot kak. I'm flashing, I'm braking, I'm swearing, I'm screaming, and Lindley decides the corner makes so, okay, like so. Now Lindley decides, yeah, I'm coming, but I'm coming. I got nowhere to go. First he goes wide, and then he comes, and when he sees I'm coming, he does this. Now boys, there's a picture here. It's called the Finley bomb. Now, I mean, I'm as far to the inside as I can be. And then Finley just keeps turning, and I moor him in the door, and I go past him. So I overshoot the corner. Look, I was at fault. I was at fault. So I went flying past this. Okay? And then he does the cut back. So he'll take this one away. Okay, so he'll take this one away. So he makes the cut back. So I went past and Finley's coming. Ne? Here comes Finley's speciality. It's called the Finley death kiss. Daar sy boet. Check. There, right there. Check there. Check there. There's death right there. So the oak soons me on the boat. Soons me. Ne? Like, he sends me into a spin, but this boy is probably befuck because I dive bomb him. So I fluke him. I fluke him. Because he screwed the whole race. So I fluke him. Now while I'm doing donuts, his teammate, Mr. Special LaRue, coming around the corner. While I'm spinning, I kiss his teammate. I gooi him there on the side of the track. And poor LaRue loses 3 spots with me. It's kak. So I felt sorry for him. He put it in the hole. Yes, he put it binne die hole, but I deserved it. I came from, Bertus, I came from your house to visit us out in England. I deserved it. I was bad. So for that one, we pull out the special shot. This is for when shit goes wrong. Okay, when shit goes wrong. Okay. So Finley, my boy, if you're watching, I know I like to give you and Mr. LaRue and Van Wyk kak. I apologize. Your bombs weren't lekker from LaRue and Hannes, but Finley, we had a lekker fight, and I apologize for putting it through your side door, and I will accept an apology for you putting it by my bum without my permission. Cheers, boy. Guy. So, gone is Finley. It's weg. Click the right button here. Okay, now, back to the agenda now. So, as we were saying, there's this out called Brandon. He races for Eleanor. Now, he's like a average driver, you know, average. Some would say he's better in the paint shop than he is on the racetrack. Not me. But he's alright. Okay. So now, the funny part was, this oak actually sent me a story. So let me just find it, because now you see, I gotta find it. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay. And now, where did I put it? I put it here somewhere. Hold on. We call this the intermission break. Let me find it. I'm seeking for Discord here. I can't find my Discord icon. So camera, hold on. There we go. There's a Discord icon. Okay. Let's put that one back. Put that back. Fuck. More shots for being awesome. Okay. So this oak sends me a nice story. So, and it's lekker. So now, Brandon, you must know, this oak has been racing for 5 or 6 races. And he just been getting bliksem. Like, the oak can't catch a break. Like, no break. He is the break. So, Eleanor, old school race. Me and SimGP weren't agreeing with each other, so the race started and it's flooded. It's fucking flooded. There's water oral. Okay? Like cars is underwater so much. Now, we start the race. And it's lekker. Ook so like close. It's close racing. It's like Italian speciality. It's lekker. But then, so there's this oak from Project Viper. Okay. Now the Vape boys they've got history with putting it by the bum. Mr. Adele. Knock knock. Hello. Is it me you are looking for? So, the Vape boys special friend driver, Mr. Domingo. Now, I think we're going to change his name to Mr. Domino, because this oak makes things fall like a domino circus. So, they're vying down the straight. Domingo is right up Brandon's back, and he's like, his BMW can lick the Porsche. He's so close to him. Ugh, Jag. So he's like, they're going. Brandon brakes. Domingo is still accelerating. This oak brakes like at the 20 meter. He hit Brandon so hard. Brandon's car went from like 100 kilometers to 140 kilometers. Like something stupid. Gained like 40 kilometers extra. His Jag drove through the wall, like through the fucking barrier. Now you must know, the barrier is so hard, and he hit it so hard, the car went and he moved the barrier, because we know the Jag's a tank. It moved the fucking barrier. He had 5 minutes of damage. 5 minutes of damage. Now, the best part is Domingo apologizes and says, but I did nothing wrong. I didn't see. How can you not see, but there's a fucking Jag in front of you. Fucking blind. Are you blind? I must ask Musa to do a eye test. Jag, but Jag. Oh. So he had this whole story planned out here. So a few of the Vape boys like were involved in all of the cuck. So Domingo, he apologized to Brandon. First he didn't see him. Then he had a glitch. Maybe a special glitch. But I think, because we're going to establish that Project Viper has got a different project going. Absolutely different project. You see now, I lost you boys again. I must find you again. Let's close that one. Aha! Got you back. Some say Brandon is still waiting for it though. Musa, nee goed. Jokes are terrible. Who's DMing me this time of the night? At least he accelerates Brandon's race. Yo. Okay, boys. So, that was poor Brandon's whole story. He got murdered by Domingo. Like, I think, you know, like we call Andre Serodio is now known as Adele Serodio. I think Mr. Domino will now be known as Miley Wrecking Domino Project. He was wrecking. He was like, Askis! Like a wrecking ball! You fuck him up. Okay, let's go. Next one, boys. Next one. Okay, so now we've got an interesting one. So who knows ATK here? ATK. Put your hand up. Okay. Everyone who's taken part in a series with them, who was promised merchandise as part of the series and didn't receive the merchandise? Put your hand up. It's probably everyone. So boys, there's apparently a story, né? This out called Leviticus. He won the GT7 series last year. Now he was promised all kinds of things. It's a year later and he's still waiting for Attica. Attica eventually tuned him. Again, they tuned him. Our rule says you are not allowed to talk bad about us in public. It's in their rules. Why? Because the Oaks don't give you what they promised. They made a race, they made the ACC series and promised everyone a Puma hamper. The Oaks are still waiting. So what we've now done is, Leviticus has now taken it to MSA and hopefully MSA helps for it. And that's all we're going to say on the stock there, because we all know Attica. Everything's copyrighted and we'll receive the legal letter in the post. Okay? That reminds me, Bertus, when are we doing the next M570, boy? Ons moet praat. 80 kilogram ballast. Ish. Nee. Okay. Then, on the lighter side. So we all know Zaire S. Cameron, do you know that how does Mercedes pool the sponsorship when Mercedes is Attica? They're still sponsoring Attica. It's then known as the Mercedes Attica Arena. Wesley always tells everyone that all the sponsors are always pulling everything, but the Puma is still the main sponsor at Attica, and so is Mercedes. Oak must talk kak somewhere else. And if that's the case, put it in writing. Just tell the Oak the truth. And the rule about public things is a pleasure all the way from the old Maraki boy. Hey, my bro. I know poor Bellingham is probably still cucking himself. But yeah, Bertus, we're going to talk. We must do another M570 boy. Gonna make it happen. Okay, so back on Zaire Essa. Now, the Oak was supposed to race Tuesday night with us in the old school thing. Old school. But apparently he's got noise complaints. The Essa is so hard on his rig. So hard. No, the prize that was given is a AMG track day, sponsored by Mercedes. But it's alright. Okay. So here's a shot for Attica for being great sportsmen and great Oaks at arranging a 9-hour/5 sprint race. No, fuck that. Bertus, here's to a lekker M570.2.0. Yes. Okay. So, Zaire got complaints because his direct drive makes so much noise that the Oak that lives downstairs from Zaire is complaining that he's hearing the rig hit the floor. So now Zaire says when he's trying to DOS, the Oak is throwing golf balls to the ceiling and going ping, 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 ping. What the Look, Oaks, I know we got special Oaks in Race 5. And we got special Oaks all over our sim community, but that's next level. I thought I'd just share. That's why Zaire didn't race with us, because apparently he's making noise. And it's not the kind of noise he likes. If you know what I mean. Okay. Yes, Waze, Alan. Yes. I'm telling you. Fucking golf balls, but like, what? What? Yo. Okay. So now. So let's start with this new series that arrived, okay, by this new community, one who shall not be named. I even received a DM from the admin to tune me. They're putting lots of money in, so I mustn't make toxic stories in their Discord. Okay? No toxic stories. So I said as shop, I won't do no toxic stories in your Discord. Okay? The community starts with a it almost sounds like generator. Okay. But I'll give it to them. I raced there on Wednesday night. It was alright. It was alright. But we're not talking about this community tonight. We're talking about their esports team. So, somewhere along the line, okay, via the grapevine, it was like between the lines. We were tuned. No use we sign up to race. Okay? No use. Because the top oaks are signing up. The telephone oak, you know, that booth, the oak that, you know, from the telephone booth. Jack the Ripper's cousin, you know, Luke the Ripper, you know. And then there was this like other oaks, you know. I think some oak from Codemasters or something, I don't know, you know. So it's all these like big name oaks racing, okay? Like big names, okay? So we were kind of told, you know what, boys, don't come race here. You're too slow. You're rookies, is what the oak in the driver's briefing said. So, but we're going to race there, okay? So we gooi. I come race in a Mercedes. I've done like 5 laps ever in my life in a Merc. Ons gaan nou race op Kailami in a Mercedes. So typical me, we keep it clean. And I find myself ahead of 2 of these genius oaks. Two of them. I've got a picture. I forgot to actually save this picture. So you boys must now bear with me while I quickly try and make it happen. Let's see if I can make this happen. Let's go here. We go here. Okay, like so. Yes, there we go. Now I must just save the picture. I'm going to save it. Now I must try and pull it in here again. Now I must pull it in here. O, heerlikheid. Okay, let me find it. Okay, I found it. Now I must go over here. Apparently, we're just going to gooi it over there. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Hey! Coming right, boys. Coming right. Okay, I need to move the camera. I can't get to you boys. My icon. There we go. Boys are back. Okay, sweet. Okay, so check here. I was ahead of the great. Let's move the camera this way. A little bit this way. I was ahead of the late. Well, he can't really say late, but he was great. Mr. Meyer. Okay, Mr. Meyer. Henry Meyer. I was ahead of this out. Check in the picture. Check that picture, boy. Google didn't know they had a sim team. Acceptio, bro. Acceptio. But now we'll tune this team. Genesis. Genesis. Gnisus. Genesis. Yes, those boys. Like a team. Okay, but I was racing with two of their oaks. So Mr. Pesto and Mr. Meyer. Now it was lekker racing. I blocked these oaks for like 40 minutes. 40 fucking minutes. Hey, Cameron. Big time. But now here's where the cuck came in. So now, these oaks, they complained, okay, in other communities of no clean overtaking. Now Henry's my boy. Hello Neil. So we're gonna have a shot now. Yeah, gooi. So Mr. Henry, for like half an hour couldn't get past me. So how did he get past me? I'm gonna show you. Let me show you. I call this the Henry Special. How's that? How's that? Huh? That's a legit move. That's going into barbecues. That's a legit move. I can tell you what happened. We met in the middle. Okay, cheers, boys. We met in the middle. I went wide. He carried on racing. And I fluked him. I fluked him for like 5 laps. Ramono! You're a celebrity tonight, but you're late. Should have been here earlier. You must watch from the start. He put it on the side of the hall. Yeah, and then I called him not a poopel. I called him the other word. That other word that Raymond Mooney likes. Okay. So yeah, so I don't have budget for more paint. Hey, Brandon, I know. It's like, check this kak. You saw firsthand this kak. Yeah, so this out, he moored me, like fucking slat me uit die pad uit. And I went sliding like off onto the grass half. So, but it was alright. I fluked him for like 5 laps. So the poor out. I felt kak afterwards. Kak. But it was good racing. And then with him pushing me wide, then his friend, Mr. Pesto, went past as well. But I kept up with those. So it was lekker. So in 2 weeks, because next week I'm in Cape Town. No racing for me. I'm in Cape Town. So I'm missing the race. So in 2 weeks time, I will race them again. Okay, back to the agenda. So that were, where's it? There we go. See, check, I must find the buttons. Let's see here. Okay, so now I kept a part which I feel was the best for last. So now, there was some racing happening in this community called SARCO. Okay? They called South African Racing South African Online Racing Community. SARCO. Okay, it's lekker racing there. The boys race lekker, but it was their final race. And as always, one of our Eleanor boys is in the fight for the championship. Jude, the oak that doesn't have ball. They're still waiting to. Drop. Okay. Now this is where it starts. He was fighting with 4 oaks called Musa, Adalsa Rodeo, and Domingo. You check. Domino's is there again. Now catch the drift here. So we got Domino's racing, we got Adele racing, and we got Captain Musa. Now there were so many dives, my boys. So many dives. That the diving in the soccer race happening concurrently with the race happening in the generator community. Okay? That Fleming, Mr. Bauer, he had an oak dive him and murder him. Like, he kill him dead. Like, finish. The oak was, check you, see I got wheel. The oak was lekker. He was coming to cheetah. He was lekker. Coming cheetah. And he's like, as he's about to take the corner, he gets slapped. And the steering wheel was like this. It was fucked. It's finished. Afterwards, he get an apology. Guess who this oak race for? I give you one guess. One guess. Check one guess. One guess. The oak's part of Project Viper. I mean, like, so not only is the Vape Boys bombing the oaks in Sarko, the unknown Vape Boy is bombing the oaks in the Jenny race 1. So I've come to the conclusion. 1, these oaks must be practicing dive bombing. Number 2, they've got a new sponsor coming, which I'll announce shortly. But they will now forever be known as Project Vape Bombers. Okay? So the Vape Bombers. And they sponsored by Specsavers. Because none of them can see a bloody brake mark. Because they all use the oak in front for the brakes. So, a moment of celebration for Musa for winning the Sarco Championship. And then a moment for his entire team that's going for lessons on how to do an overtake without bombing the poor oak in front and make the oak lose 20 years of his life. But Specsavers, the only way, because I don't know what else to do for these oaks to see that the oak in front is breaking. I don't know. Otherwise, we must send them for lessons. But I don't know who's going to teach them how to brake on time. Musa, I think it's a practice problem, boy. The oaks mustn't be practicing your bombs. Eh? So I'm sorry we're sponsoring Specsavers with the eye test. Yeah, my bro. Well, cheers Musa. Cheers Vape Boys. That was, I can't say entertaining because it was scary as shit. And it was cuck funny afterwards. And then tell the boys, don't copy paste the apology message. Because they all started off the same way. I am so very sorry for mooring into you. It won't happen again tonight. Hectic. So that's the agenda, boy. What other cuck happened? I think I closed the agenda. Is toegemaak. So this week coming, apparently there's more race happening with the new Bob. So Bob is joining the team. And apparently Bob has made the boat 40 kilograms lighter, which means I'll be drinking more of these. Because we all know the Bentley is my boy. So my oaks, it was lekker to check you. Always. Don't jaag kakken. Be good. Hey. Spillage. Have fun. And enjoy the weekend. And if you must race lekker. If you must bomb, say askies. And if you must win, have a shot. Lekker boys. I check you all on the other side in my boat. Cheers.